Hi, English 11. So this is the week of April 6th through the 8th. Notice that I said the 8th because Thursday, Friday, and then even Monday are technically your spring break. So we are going to observe that as being a real thing because we still want you guys to have a spring break. Even though this feels like an extremely long spring break. Anyways, back to what we are doing this week. So today I posted just an announcement that you're having to read the entire first part of Fahrenheit 451. I told you to start reading about 20 pages last week to kind of help yourself and not have to get the whole entire thing read in one sitting. This is about 66 pages, I believe. So I tried to cut that down just a little bit. But you're going to need to have that done for tomorrow's assignment, which is the difference between utopian and dystopian. Online, you will see a document that is a PDF that is talking about the differences between utopian and dystopian. Remember that this book is kind of sci-fi, so there are going to be a lot of things that kind of are a little bit too futuristic and a little bit kind of right on point with where we would have been in kind of Ray Bradbury's eyes from the 1950s into kind of like 2000s, maybe even 1980s and 1990s, where he was kind of thinking this book was going to take place. So yeah, it's a little bit scientific-y and sci-fi-y. Not too bad. I mean, it has its lovable medium of sci-fi and predictions of what Ray Bradbury thought later generations were going to look like because of what was happening in the 1950s at this time. So that's what you're going to see in that first part. It's called The Heath and the Salamander, and those have symbolic messages to them and kind of to Guy Montag's life. Guy Montag is our protagonist. He's a guy that has been kind of questioning the way the world works. And he has this kind of very strict and very by the book commander in his name is Captain Beatty. Captain Beatty is a very strict, very kind of dialed in man. He's one person that you do not want to mess with or make upset because he will take the proper measures to have you eradicated or taken away. Anyways, so that's the utopian versus dystopian. We're going to have to figure out what those mean. It would be very smart of you, very intelligent of you to have those in your possession for later. Then on Wednesday, what you are going to get is what you are going to get. I almost slurred my words there. What you're going to get is a close reading of part 1. And it really kind of deals with what exactly is being said in the text and kind of how it has a different interpretation to it. And I apologize for this being portrait style when it probably should be landscape. So you might have to move your laptop or whatever device you're reading this on. You could even actually go back into the book and just reread it if you can find it. So that's another thing. And then you're just going to answer short 3 questions. And then the third one is kind of how it deals with you in your real life world. Maybe not necessarily you or how it connects to our society currently. So that's really your week, your short week. Read part 1, The Heath and the Salamander. Do your utopian versus dystopian worksheet, and then your close reading worksheet. And then Thursday and Friday and then Monday are all yours. You can, do whatever you want within the confines of the stay-at-home, stay-in-place, shelter-in-place, or whatever the thing is called. So I would, at some point, probably Wednesday, like to have a Google Meet for those of you that are just struggling and need some help from me. So I think I'm going to do that Google Meet for Wednesday, probably around 1, for those of you that are kind of late to risers, just to kind of really help anybody out that is just completely lost or has no idea, or that just simply just wants to talk about the book. So yeah, I'm going to set that Google Meet up here very soon. You'll see that in your email. So if you could add that, that would be fantastic. Yeah, miss you. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay away from people and enjoy your spring break. All right, bye.